Southern New England's country is Cat Country 98.1. Here's music from Josh Ross.
I know I shouldn't say what's up. I heard you when I met someone, but I got a little cold beer buzz, and he ain't here right now. I bet you if I took your hand and we had a neon night slow dance, you'd be getting to forgetting all about him, and you'd be walking out of here without him. When you see her again and you're thinking of me, you know I got that same old Tennessee 615 that you used to heat up half past where you at, pick me up. When you're all over him, I hope you're all over me. I got a king size bed, just missing a queen. Make me your first call after your last call with him, and you won't ever be single again. I got a Cabernet with your name on it. A slow drive on a Sunday, you can count on it. I'll treat you better than he ever did. Girl, when we're together, you won't ever wish. If you single again, ain't thinking of me. You know I got that same old Tennessee 615 that you used to heat up half past where you at, pick me up. When you're all over him, I hope you're all over me. I got a king size bed, just missing a queen. Make me your first call after your last call with him, and you won't ever be single again. Oh, single again. Single again. So when you're single again and you're thinking of me, you know I got that same old Tennessee 615 that you used to heat up half past where you at, pick me up. When you're all over him, I hope you're all over me. I got a king size bed, just missing a queen. Make me your first call after your last call with him, and you won't ever be single again. Oh, single again. Single again. Single again.
Hey, this is Layla from Warwick, and I love my cat country.
She's cautious, and she knows just what it
change the narrative. It's simply imperative that we all have a damn good time. I'm getting them good vibes. I'm living this good life. I'm breathing on God's time, and I ain't gonna waste one breath. I'm so dead on up. I got me a full cup, and there ain't nothing gonna spill it, nothing gonna kill it. Waving them words goodbye. I'm feeling them good vibes. Girl, she got a good smile. I kiss a good morning, I kiss a good night. We keep it on the up, that's how we get down. So don't be coming around unless you got them good vibes. I'm living this good life. I'm breathing on God's time, and I ain't gonna waste one breath. I'm soaking it all up. I got me a full cup, and there ain't nothing gonna spill it, nothing
Eileen from New Bedford, and I love my cat country.
Vagabundo samba. Behind the hedges there lies a murderous design for love. How can they look into my eyes and still they don't believe me? How can they hear me say those words, still they don't believe me? And if they don't believe me now, will they ever believe me? And if they don't believe me now, will they ever believe me? Oh, oh, oh. Don't believe us, and after all this time, they don't want to believe us, and if they don't believe us now, will they ever believe us? And when you want to live, how'd you start, where'd you go, who'd you need to know? Oh, oh, oh.
This is 88.1 FM, WELH, Providence.
So got the crap and tell me that
like a dog. Yeah, I look for the light through the
Katie and Tommy at the drive-in movie, parked in the very last row. They're too busy holding on to one another to even care about the show. Later on outside the tasty freeze, Tommy slips something on the bed. He says my high school run will have to do till I can buy a wedding band. Her daddy says he ain't worth a lick. When it comes to brains, he got the short end of the stick. But Katie's young and maybe she just don't care. She's calling Tommy anyway. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Her daddy's waiting up till 12:30 when they come sneaking up the walk. He says, young lady, get on to your room while me and Junior have a talk. Mama breaks in and says, don't lose your temper. It wasn't very long ago. You yourself was just a hasty plowboy. Didn't have a load of hoe. My daddy said you wasn't worth a lick. When it came to brains, you got the short end of the stick. But he was wrong, and honey, you are too. Katie looks at Tommy like I still look at you. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. What's meant to be will always come and wait. She's in love with the boy. She's in
Cat Country 98.1 on the downside of 4 o'clock. A short work week for most of us out there.
Go ahead, my pipe.
610 connector inbound between Route 10 and Dean Street. Going to take you 5. Same goes for 195 east from 95 to Gano. 195 west from the Mass border to 95 is 15 minutes, and 95 north from Jefferson Boulevard up to 195 going to take you 20. I'm John Laurenti with you right now. Traffic.
Let me tell you one of the reasons I think we became the largest injury firm in the world, and it's not even close. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My wife and I had a plan early on. In our firm, our lawyers only work on certain types of cases. Our products liability and dangerous drug lawyers only work on those cases. Same for car crashes, workers' compensation, medical malpractice, and insurance disputes. Our thinking is for these lawyers to focus on one area of the law and live it and breathe it. Power comes from knowledge. Many lawyers do everything, jack of all trades. Not us. And we don't charge an hourly rate. You only pay us if we win. If you want to hire us, it's easy. Dial Pound Law on your cell phone, pound 529, or visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer from the comfort of your own home. Let us get to work for you. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Rhode Island. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA Club World Cup 2025. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
It's always summer at Iggy's. The Creamery in Oakland Beach at the gazebo at the boardwalk, now open for the summer. Weekly specials plus all your Iggy's favorites are on the menu. Stop in today. Don't miss Buck-a Shuck oysters and $1 Little Necks at Iggy's Boardwalk. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Iggy's has your graduation parties covered with catering for any size event. See you soon at Iggy's, Oakland Beach, Warwick, and Narragansett.
It's always summer. It's always summer at Iggy's.
With Progressive, renters can save on protection for the things that make your place yours, even things that don't make sense to everyone.
People always wonder why I don't get rid of my guitar since I never play it.
To you, Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates and other insurers not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms and conditions.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Nia.
Hi, Nia. It's Jennifer. Did you know that Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, I work here.
Okay. I was just double checking. Get it?
Because Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, you get me, Nia.
You could say that I double get you.
I guess we've taken it too far.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
Hi, this is CJ and Beth with Moss Home Solutions, and we want to buy your house for cash. Your house for cash.
Spring is here, and it's time to spring into a stress-free sale.
Is that inherited property feeling more like a burden than a blessing?
Maybe you're dealing with a tenant who promise they pay rent, but every month it's the same old story.
Or are you drowning in mortgage payments and those pesky bills keep piling up, leaving you feeling stuck and out of luck? You're not alone.
We get it. We know the burden an unwanted home can bring. That's why we buy houses fast, for cash, in any condition.
Ditch the realtor fees, skip the open houses, and say goodbye to the headaches of flaky financing for retail buyers.
Let us handle the hard work so you can focus on your fresh start. We're a family team that truly cares about helping people just like you, and we want to buy more.
Go to MossHomeSolutions.com or call us at 401-326-2626. That's 401-326-2626.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. One question I'm always asked is how did you become the largest injury firm in the world with over 1,000 attorneys and $25 billion in verdicts and settlements? One way was our financial strength. Medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in America. To prosecute a typical case costs up to $250,000 in case costs. We advance them all. Product liability cases can have similar costs with an army of lawyers on the other side. Automobile insurance companies have the resources to fight. Guess what? So do we. Many law firms simply may not have the financial firepower to work up your case the way you deserve. And we don't charge by the hour. No recovery, no fee.
That nobody's
I feel it.
Just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Back to classic rock. Now. 102.3, 106.3 The Wolf.
Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. school, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. At that time, we were at Johnny's place. Well, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't wanna know, forget her. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back Spread the word around. Yes, it's back in town. You spread the word around. Friday night, we dressed to kill. Down at Dino's bar. The drink will flow and blood will spill. And if the boys wanna fight, you better let them. Rocks in the corner blasting out my favorite song. The nights are getting warmer, it won't be long. Won't be long till summer comes. Now that the boys are here again. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. 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 Spread the word around. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Love that. Thin Lizzy. The boys are back in town. On the Wolf. Tuesday afternoon is Journey.
And now, if you'll
First on your FM dial. And your home for cutting-edge classics. This is WELH 88.1.
And most compassionate.
Somebody better call a doctor. She's a little heart stopper. I'm talking break one-liner. She's a flatliner. Sitting on the 7-7. Never been this close to heaven. Got a pretty turned up to 11. Dropping them dead on the dance floor. Somebody better call a doctor. She's a little heart stopper. I'm talking break one-liner. She's a flatliner. Oh.
world will go. Yes, he's a flat
If you're gonna have a song stuck in your head all day, we have plenty to choose from. Cat Country 98.1.
in the heart of downtown.
360, 101.1.
Steph go.
Master P. Put your boots on, baby, we can do that. Girl, put a little loose, you can move that, move that. Oh yeah, I'll take you dancing in the country. Stars in the globe, stinging in some red dirt, swinging on the ball feet. Now you in the sunset, Silverado backbeat. Never wanna go
Drive home with high octane 90.